Hi, this is Ray. So let me just fill in some missing pieces. That so it's Hello Dolly. It's up against Louis Armstrong and like the like what does that say at the Encyclopedia Britannica? You know what I mean? And so theoretically you could be talking about, but this one about the King James Bible, theoretically, okay, so right now, does that say to seize him? You know? And so there's something that I noticed, an observation, that you could be talking about something interesting, like for instance, that goes along with rap music too, is that that we could be talking about someone with a very high IQ or with a gifted intelligence. We could be doing impressions of that person. For instance, like at the hospital, like I'm gonna give you like two conversations. Okay, so here's the first conversation. Like I'm gonna go have a conversation with somebody, and I'm working at the hospital. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna go like, hey, listen, man, I just want you to know, like everything that you believe in, I believe in too. We're not that much different, from each other. Everything that you think, I think the same things. That's just that I'm with you right here, right now, for this moment. But don't think that I don't think the same things that you think, or walk the same walk, or talk the same talk as you do. You know what I mean? And there's another one about this, this doing impressions of a very intelligent person, for instance, which is this one about the Girl Scouts, actually, that I already did, which is to say, like, okay, so I was working at the hospital for like a week, and then it took me about a week to realize that I was having this kind of a debate about cause and effect. And I realized that I'm not going to sit there and have a debate like with the patients at the hospital. Is there such a thing as cause and effect with human beings, for instance? You know what I mean? And so they're going to personify this human being, like at a hospital, for instance. You know what I mean? And that, so it would be interesting, because it's just a question on my mind, was that do we do impersonations of a very high level of intelligence? Because we would be doing impersonations of anybody that knows how to talk that talk or walk that walk. But is that really what that is? Because what is this at the end of the story? You know what I mean? It's this thing about this person with a definition for a university credential, level of intellect, and it's this thing about like a conversation with somebody that you want to personify that person as a human being. You know what I mean? Like everything that you believe in, I believe in too. And it's like, well, so why would that be all the missing pieces from all the puzzles? You see what I mean?